Truckers X TV on air. We are now live in 3, 2, 1.
With no choice but to acquiesce to Sorslay's demands, House Wolffort loads a merchant's cart with contraband salt and sets off across their own homeland in disguise. Through benighted forests and desolate mountains, they forge a path, staving off the assault of thievish bandits and finally reaching Esfrost. Upon crossing into new territory, they find themselves surrounded by soldiers clad in black. Expecting yet another skirmish, the Wolffort steel themselves for combat. However, the warriors lower their weapons. Through the mists, an unexpected figure appears, Svarog Esfrost, Lord of Twinsgate and keeper of his country's borders.
This is quite the development. My very uncle buying salt outside of the Consortium's purview.
The lion's share of the surprise is mine, I assure you. Who would be aiding me in this illicit endeavor but the noble Wolfforts?
Circumstances have caused us to set aside pride for the sake of survival.
Of course, I understand. Oft we must travel the only road available to us.
And what road has brought you here, Uncle? I cannot imagine you have come with Gustadolf's blessing.
What road indeed? My own circumstances have caused me to look outside my humble station, to find the means I require. A reckoning is at hand, and I must needs be ready for it. To that end, I must ask. And pray do not waste my time with mistruths. Do you know who murdered my son?
No. I'm sorry.
I see. Gustadolf would have me believe that an agent of Glenbrook dealt the fatal blow.
That's impossible.
Is it? You speak as if you were there, Frederica.
She was. As was I. We were with Dragan during his final moments.
You were, and yet you do not know who killed him. I will ask once more, and once more only. Who murdered my son?
We were the only representatives from Glenbrook at the mines that day. The arrow that killed your son was loosed by an Esfrosti soldier.
We were attacked and fought back the assault, but they did not flee without a parting gift.
Your story is convenient, but that alone is no reason to discount it. Besides, it does offer an interesting perspective on the matter. Let us say you have the truth of the matter. That would mean Gustadolf has been lying through his teeth. That would come as a shock to many, I'm sure. Regardless, nightfall is come. Camp within our gates tonight.
Do you believe us?
What is there to believe? This meeting never occurred.
Now follow me.
So, that's how it went, eh? Glad you came back to us with your head on your shoulders. Given the lies he's been fed, it couldn't have been easy for Svarog to keep his composure.
Still,
It will be no easy task to assuage his doubts. I fear it may not be long until he gives into his desire for revenge, justified or not.
Perhaps. But I very much had the sense that his opinion of Gustadolf was less than favorable. So long as we share the same enemy, there's a chance to build faith between us.
I had the same intuition. Would that we could lend weight to our claims.
There must be something that can sway him.
Perhaps a secret will suffice. We have one of great value to the right person.
Huh? What are you on about? No. You can't mean...
None would rather see the Archduke laid low more than I. If Svarog knew I still lived, we might find common cause. With the Prince of Glenbrook behind him, his opposition would be justified.
The enemy of our enemy, eh? Wish we had more than a feeling to go on.
Once this secret is revealed, there will be no turning back.
It is a gamble, yes. However, this may be our best and only option to gain support from within Esfrost.
There is much to consider. I would hear everyone's thoughts on the matter. Do we keep Roland's secret our secret? Or do we trade it for a potential ally?
Lord Sephiroth's trust or Roland's safety. I must be careful not to reveal anything in deliberating with the others. Perhaps I can gain insight from the soldiers outside. Yeah. I know it's been a while since I touched this game, but still, I'm pretty much way behind. We were at a good pace, but now we have to catch up. Followed by, there was another route that I was trying to do so I can get to the opposite route. But that did not work because apparently no matter what I do, it just comes out in the opposite favor. So I guess the choices I do make actually does make a difference. So god damn it. Go outside. So I gotta really be careful what the heck I'm touching. Lord Sevrog was concerned for Lady Frederica with the Archduke invaded Glenbrook. To see her unharmed has put both him and us soldiers at ease. Might I inquire as what brought Lady Frederica and her new house all the way to Twinsgate? I would ask you instead, why is Lord Sevrog engaged in such dealings? We made the journey to protect both our house and people, that is all. That is the business of my house alone. I shall not diverge without adequate reason. I surmise such a bold answer means you have nothing to hide, Lord Serenoa. I'm beginning to feel like this is more of an interrogation than innocent questioning. No, sir. My sincerest apologies. Have I made you feel as such? If you truly wish for an answer, I ask Lord Sever himself. I shan't be responding in his stead. But of course. Most of the soldiers stationed here at Twinsgate have worked with Lord Sevrog for years. As such, we trust his judgment. No harm will befall you as long as you have permission to be here, no matter the reason. Oh my god. And just think, this is going to be our battlefield if, no matter what the reason. So I gotta get a good landscape of what the heck we're dealing with. And Asphrost's territory as well. Jeez. Lord Sever was overcome with grief when he heard of his son's murder. The Archduke said it was all a plot by Glenbrook to seize control of the Grand Nauzalian mines. I would not be surprised if Lord Sever begrudged the royal family because of it. Gustadolf claimed that it was King Regna who gave the order to have Lord Dragon slain. But what we saw at the mines that day proves otherwise. How could we get Lord Sevrog to believe us? Whatever our path, we must tread carefully. The matter of his son's death is a sensitive one. Any mistake could cost our lives. Archduke Gustadolf had Lord Sevrog sent all the way out here to Twinsgate. Soldiers like us were likewise forced to the boulders alongside him because of that bad blood. It seems that Duchy is not united as expected. Any items along the way that we could scoop up? That could probably need quality timber. Before we actually get into it, I need to double check on what I need to do, because there's some guys that can get some new power-ups, new weapons, forge new weapons, etc, etc. So I gotta do that. I'm like 10 chapters behind in this little rat of mine. I don't even know where the heck I'm going. So go back to where the heck we came from. Alright, please get up. There's only 2 people besides those guys? Oh my god. That masked man with you bears a striking resemblance to the famed Sir Maxwell. Though he may be your rival to the Duchy, I respect him deeply as a fellow warrior, but he gives off a much younger air than I thought he would. Sir Maxwell hides all he can from his enemies. His age included. As a warrior, he would be loath to let others use anything against him. Isn't it? Sir Maxwell takes greater care of his appearance than one might think. Sir Maxwell is younger than you might think, and such about it as well. You might be wise not to treat him as an old man. I see, so that Max hides not only expression but his age as well. Not to mention, it would be hard to judge what sort of attack will be coming next. The Dawn Spear is a true genius, taking measures to ensure his victory even before the battle has begun. I had always admired Sir Maxwell, but you have given me newfound respect for him. For that I thank you. Ooh, another item. How did I end up going down? I was having a struggle to go back up, but now I'm back down. Oh my god. It's the quality timber that we got here. Go through here, go through there. I can't. Oh my god. Am I able to go up wherever that thing was? Please get a freaking place to move up, please. One side goes back to the castle, the other... What's here? Lord Sevrog told us not to announce your visit to the Archduke. Such an indict means he doesn't want others finding out what's happening here. It's suspicious to say at least. Oh, we're fighting here, definitely. Most definitely. Well, I guess I can't go through here. Alright, let's head back inside. Alright, our option. Reveal, keep the secret identity.
Say.
If we can gain Sevrog's trust by revealing my identity, then it was what we ought to do. We must restore Wolffort if we are to reclaim the kingdom. Danger is little consequence. I see, we are not like mine here. Might I ask you your reasoning? Lord Sevrog is in league with the House Endy. He may be very well peddle your identity to them. Lord Sevrog is Frederica's uncle. If we can reason with him, I'm sure he can well understand.
Certainly.
Sevrog and Sorcery are both involved in the illicit salt trade. There is sure to be some bartering between them. I cannot deny the possibility that I will be used as a bargaining tool. If House End were to learn who I am, that will give Sorcery even more of an advantage over us. I know that you are concerned for me. Please do not think I'm grateful of that. Yet I remain unconvinced. Let us continue the discussion. Roland, do you truly understand why you feign your own death? The more people privy the secret, the more holes there are to see. You should not allow your gambit to expose to haphazardly. Can Lord Sevrog truly be trusted? We do not know enough information to be certain.
I wonder.
We have all the information we need to, do we not? We share a common enemy with Sevrog and Gustadov. There is good reason to believe we can come to an understanding. Serenoa, if we continually eschew risk and danger, we will attain nothing.
I am ready.
Anyhow, I know where you stand on this. I will think of this for the matter. Damn it. Revealing Prince Roland's identity may win Lord Sevrog's cooperation, but at what cost? I have yet to arrive at a decision. What are your thoughts? We must keep Roland's identity a secret. You do not believe we should reveal Prince Roland's identity, correct? Revealing his identity risks making him a pawn in the power struggle. I trust you can imagine what an Frosty power struggle entails. So he's bound to the House of Wolford. Protecting him protects us as well. We need but speak in order to ally his concerns. We both say blah blah, and we do blah blah. We may win Lord Sever's correction, but at the cost of great calamity. Thank you, my lord.
Yes?
Lord Severog would be an ideal resource to learn more of Azeroth's inner workings. Though what happened to Lord Dragon was truly unfortunate. It could provide us the perfect opportunity to uncover the Duchy's true intentions. If you believe it's best not to reveal Prince Roland's trying to pray, tell me how you intend to conduct the negotiations. I'm sure there's a way to convince Lord Sever without revealing the secret. If we are in earnest in our intentions, I'm sure he will understand. It would be unwise to show our hand first. Let us see how he approaches us. If we reveal Roland's identity, we will embroil the Duchy's power struggle. I do not wish to add to our
Quite
problems.
impossible.
I believe the opposite power struggle within the Duchy provides us with a great opportunity. Starting with the negotiation, we should establish a foothold within the Duchy and state our claim. Victory will never be achieved if we continue to avoid the obstacles instead of overcoming them, Lord Serenoa. I understand now where you stand in Prince.
If so, then...
What you are truly saying is that you do not trust Lord Serenoa, is it not? Lord Serenoa's influence rivals that of the Archduke. There is a chance that he will use Roland as a bit to absolute power. That is a likely outcome. Prince Roland's existence would provide Lord Severog the justification he needs for a rebellion. Just as Archduke Gustadolf used Princess Cordelia as his puppet, Lord Severog will attempt to use the same with Prince Roland. If that happens, we will become entangled in a power struggle within the Duchy and to battles where he had no intention of fighting. In the worst instance, it may lead to a direct conflict between the two figurettes, Prince Roland and Princess Cordelia. I have heard your thoughts on the important matters of the present. Serenoa? What?
Me?
If we hide the prince's identity, that's Lord, but fail to win his trust, we may all end up facing punishment. In which case, would not a forthright admission give us a better chance of gaining his favor? If it is said that the enemy of our enemy is our friend, if we negotiate well, Lord Severog may very well be persuaded to join our fight against Gustave. We succeeded in feigning the prince's death. We could be forced to put his life in danger yet again. There's no guarantee that will assist us. Even if we are forthright, is there not a possibility that he will merely use knowledge to blackmail us? You are right, of course. There's a chance of failure or betrayal. But there is no safe path for us to take here. If we do not willingly enter a dangerous ground, nothing will be achieved. Of course, we do reasonable faith in success. Still, we must take risks to find out certain. To make the right decision, Frank, Lord Sir, how do you view Lord Severog? His ambitious rebellion is two quantities that led him to use any of all his path.
I don't think so.
Oh, come on. So
I require some...
I think we all got mixed up here. Let's see what happens. As always, we fast forward.
It is time to cast our votes.
Survey says... left. Let's go. Yes, sir.
The way forward is decided. We keep Roland's identity a secret and find another way to win Svarog's trust. Very well. Roland's secret shall remain with us and us alone. Still, it would be wise to plead our case to Svarog. To that end, I would speak with him on the morrow.
Then I shall arrange an audience. In the meantime, let us consider how we might sway him to our point of view.
Now to convince on the other side of terms.
Lord Serenoa.
Let's see. I believe we should reveal Roland's identity. So you would reveal Prince Roland's identity. We need Lord Severog on our side if we were to restore Wolford. I believe securing his corpus to be worth the risk. We have nothing else to which to bargain. Revealing his identity will be our best move. Lord Severog remains suspicious of the Archduke. He might aid us if we can prove that we did not murder his son.
Indeed.
And you believe earning his trust is worth revealing our closely held secret? Lord Severog obsesses over the truth behind Lord Dragon's death. Perhaps he seeks revenge, in which case our aims would be aligned, making this risk worth taking. I see that we may need to be bold if we wish to be better at our situation. Thank you for your counsel. The other three. The risk of Prince Roland's secret being revealed grows greater with every telling of it. We have only just succeeded in feigning his death. 'Twould be foolish of us to reveal the truth of it, so... Do you truly think it's worth the risk to reveal the Prince Roland's lives? We want justice for Lord Dragon, as does Lord Severog. Showing him that Roland lives may convince him that he had no part to play his son's murder. True, in the absence of more concrete evidence, revealing Prince Roland's identity may be our only option. The risk still weighs on me, but I see how that we stand both earn Lord Severog trust and avenge Lord Dragon by doing so. Might I speak with you further to clarify my own thoughts on the matter? How do you see Lord Severog? He is a man who also wishes to overthrow Gustav, and those with common enemies make potential allies. He is Frederica's uncle. As such, should like to trust him. He is someone who holds boundless ambition and requires a cause around which to rally, a cause I believe we can provide.
I wonder about that.
But suppose he does not truly wish to oppose the Archduke. Perhaps he has set his sights on a smaller prize. Might Lord Severog just as soon arrest Prince Roland and deliver him to Archduke Gustav himself? No, I cannot abide revealing our closely guarded secrets, blah blah. I thank you. Come on.
Here's what I think.
I know Severog's not in Gustav's corner, but he's as frosty all the same. I cannot see him as anything else. Ye really think we can trust him? Tell me, lad, why you think we should go revealing that our dear Prince Roland lives? We have no other choice but if we wish to convince Lord Severog that we had naught to do with his son's death.
Are you joking?
That man's suspicion runs deep. There is a chance that he won't trust us, even if we do reveal Prince Roland's identity to him. Not only did Severog not believe us, lad, he accused us of murdering his son. That's no small stain upon us. I want to clear our names as much as you do, but we can't just run headlong throwing his problem. My head aches. I wish there were a clear answer here.
And so?
I reckon our lord needs a keen eye for a man's character. So do you see in Severog? Frederica seems to think him trustworthy when she lived in Ashford, so I believe we can choose split. He's a vicious man with no love for Archduke, and a father consumed by grief, the spread to avenge his son. Let's go with the other option. You seem a finer man than most of the eye. A bit old-fashioned, but you truly don't think he happen to betray us like he Archduke. He's still a prominent as Frosty, though I draw my guard around him. Against all odds, I think I might finally see a way out of this.
Serenoa.
I think it would be possible to convince blah blah. Is there a reason his identity should be revealed? The Duchy has no interest in those who are no use to it. We must make it clear that there is value in negotiating with us. Frost is my homeland. I know its character well. It is a land that claims to value freedom and merit, but in truth it is a ruthless arena where the strong devour the weak. Those that show any weakness are quickly delegated to pawns. If we are to reveal our secret to them, they will attempt to take advantage of us.
I need a moment to
I'm sorry, but in my head... Then he is mine as well. I'm sure we can come to understand. He is a man bold to reveal against Gustav. I do not believe he is...
Surely.
Yes, you may relate discreet. He's also not one to spout lies. I know without a doubt that he holds blah blah. Let's try this again. Let's see where this goes. Survey says...
It is time to cast... The scales of conviction will illuminate...
Let's go. Man.
The way forward is decided. The only way to win Svarog's trust is to reveal Roland's identity and begin negotiations. It is decided. Svarog shall know the truth of Roland's identity. Benedict, I would ask that you arrange an audience as quickly as possible.
Of course, my lord.
And with that, we'll end the episode right here. Like, comment, subscribe, Shark I'm signing out.